the lion who lost his roar. Once upon a time, in the heart of the savanna, where golden grass swayed in the wind and birds sang sweet songs from acacia trees, there lived a mighty lion named Luwi. He was the king of the Pride Lands, feared and respected by all animals. But what truly made Luwi special wasn't just his strength or his golden mane, it was his roar. When Luwi roared, the earth seemed to tremble. His voice echoed across the plains, rolling like thunder, sending flocks of birds into the air and making even the elephants pause. It was a sound that reminded everyone that balance must be kept, and that the king was always listening. But one morning, something strange happened. Luwi woke up, stretched in the sun as usual, opened his mouth to greet the day with a mighty roar, and nothing came out. Not a growl, not a rumble, not even a squeak. Startled, Luwi tried again. He opened his mouth wider, puffed out his chest, and pushed with all his might. But still silence. Panic crept into his heart. "What's happening to me?" he thought. "A lion without a roar is no lion at all." He ran through the savanna in search of help. First, he went to Ona the owl, the wisest creature in the land. "You've lost your roar?" Ona blinked thoughtfully from her tree. "Did you shout too much yesterday?" "No," Luwi said sadly. "I barely roared at all." "Then perhaps it's not your throat that's tired. It could be your heart." "My heart?" Luwi asked, confused. "Sometimes," Ona said, "the voice listens to the heart. When the heart is troubled, the voice becomes quiet." Not understanding but with no other clues, Luwi thanked Ona and continued his journey. Next, he visited Tambo the tortoise, the oldest animal in the savanna. "Have you tried resting, young lion?" Tambo asked slowly. "I've rested," Luwi replied. "Have you tried listening instead of roaring?" Luwi paused. "Listening? Yes. You've spent so long being heard. Perhaps now it's time to hear." So Luwi sat down under the baobab tree, and for the first time in many moons, he listened. He heard the wind through the grass. He heard the laughter of hyena pups. He heard the gentle humming of bees in the flowers and the quiet rustling of termites beneath the earth. Days passed, then weeks. Luwi stopped searching and simply listened. He saw animals helping each other, comforting one another, protecting the weak, things he used to think only he could do. And in that silence, something inside Luwi began to change. His heart, which had once been filled with pride and power, now held something deeper, understanding. One morning as the sun rose in pink and gold hues, Luwi climbed to the top of Pride Rock. He looked over the land he loved, took a deep breath, and opened his mouth, not to show strength, but to greet the dawn with gratitude. And this time, his roar came back. But it wasn't as loud as before. It was deeper, steadier, and kinder. A roar not just of power, but of wisdom. A roar that echoed with everything he had learned. From that day on, Luwi remained king, not just because of his strength, but because of his heart. And though he roared less often, when he did, the whole savanna listened, not in fear, but with respect and love. The end. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thanks.